Hello, I'm Simon Roderick and I'm the Managing Director of Fram Search. And I've been working in the wealth management market since 2007. My experience includes working with family offices, private banks, investment managers and financial advisor firms. And what it's taught me over the years is that in a very strange sort of way, the more chaotic the world is, the greater the appreciation for wealth management. Clients seek more professional help. Advisors perhaps look to the DFMs to manage their portfolios more. And actually financial services conglomerates tend to rely more on their wealth and asset management businesses as perhaps M&A dries up. So it's been a very interesting year for the wealth management sector. And I think many firms are doing incredibly well. AUMs on the whole, I think, are high. This is mostly due, I think, to existing clients topping up. And perhaps what we've seen with COVID is that there's real inequality in the world, but the types of clients that wealth managers work with are generally quite stable and are taking a long-term view on their investments. At the same time, firms have found that their teams can work well at home and therefore their costs have fallen off a cliff. So all in all, I think firms are doing quite well. And actually they've been doing well for some time. A really tricky period for the industry was around 2012. Not sure if people remember, but we had riots on the streets in London. We had the Greek crisis, and at the same time management teams were dealing with the impact of RDR. And for a few years, their cost-income ratios were pretty grisly, and the businesses had really unsuitable structures. And so management teams spent time cleaning those up and gave themselves good platforms to work with over the last few years. And hiring of senior people came back, and it was done properly this time. Just after the financial crisis, there was too much risk placed on the individual transferring across, and there wasn't enough time given to them for them to make an impact. Assets were needed, and they were needed tomorrow. Whereas I think in the last few years, we've seen some firms make some very significant senior hires. They've given them time to bed in, and as a result, they've seen their asset gathering grow quite significantly. So that's the investment market. I think it's doing well. I think there are firms still in the marketplace for senior people. I think there are firms looking to come out of this bigger and better, and they're doing fine. In the ultra high net worth space, I think family offices are also being opportunistic, and are perhaps using the downturn, they're acting a bit more like a private equity firm, where they're perhaps looking for trophy assets and businesses to invest in with a 5 to 7 year kind of view on when they're going to make an exit. So all in all, positive for wealth management, and if we can help anybody with their hiring, please don't hesitate to contact me.